This video is brought to you by Boss Rutan's O2 Trainer. Get one at o2trainer.com.
Griffin fighting June 2nd at Chaos in the Cage, fighting David Mancha at 175 pounds, and it'll be my third fight. He's like a wrestler, brawler, not as technical, more like a brawler. Just goes out there, swings, goes for takedowns, aggressive. So.
Well, that probably fits pretty well considering your high level of grappling prowess.
Yeah, I think it works well with me. Gotta watch out for the wild punches, but I think wrestling-wise, be okay. And if I get on top, you get a couple submission losses, so I think I can maybe take advantage of them on the ground. So.
Talk about your training. You know, everywhere you go, I know you've been all over the place here.
I train over at Extreme Couture and Drysdale Jiu-Jitsu. And then also, for these next couple months, we have Dominic Cruz and the Alliance team in town, so I've been training with them over at Throwdown, as well as other places that they've trained at. So, training's good. I train with all sorts of UFC fighters, from 55 to 205, and it's a great space for me to learn and get better.
Talk about your background in wrestling.
I wrestled out in California in high school and junior college, and then went out to Oklahoma State and wrestled for 3 years out there before moving out to Vegas about 2 years ago to focus on MMA. So.
And obviously you've had the influence of your brother to help you there. Talk about that.
My brother Tyson Griffin fought in the UFC for the last few years at 155 and then 145, and just having his high level of competition in fighting MMA and experience with the sport, it's allowed me to kind of transition smoothly, get some opportunities, as well as be able to train and learn from some really good guys that maybe I wouldn't otherwise get.
You know, I was looking today, there's some of these guys on their team that are like really high level guys, and I'm like, and I love seeing the guys, the same with you, you know, I'm like, who is that? You know, and I first would come and film, and I love seeing the guys who you don't really know who they are, but are able to compete just the same or almost dominate in some of these guys who people do know who they are.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of surprise myself sometimes. I feel like I see guys on TV that are high level guys and guys that I'm like, oh shit, this guy's bigger than me, and I see him like fighting the UFC, and then I train with them and I do really well, and I feel like I'm competing with them or possibly getting the best of them. So I go, okay, hey, you gotta trust yourself and say, hey, even though you haven't been doing it that long, or you don't think you should be, you're that good, and you have to believe in yourself and take it as a compliment, not as like questioning yourself whether or not you should. Yeah, you are that good, and you have to keep going. So.
It shows that gap maybe between, you know, since you do have a high-level wrestling background and all that, I mean, the gap between, you know, being a low-level pro and the high-level guys actually is, do you think that gap is closing?
I don't know if it's closing. I just think there's more opportunities and more coaches out there to get better faster. I mean, I can work with 5 different coaches in 5 different areas, and I can get better maybe twice as fast, 3 times faster than I used to be able to do a couple of years ago. I can have a kickboxing coach, a boxing coach, a wrestling coach, a grappling coach, and an MMA coach, and then a conditioning coach. So I think there's more opportunities for people to get better, and maybe that's closing the distance faster.
What are your goals in the sport?
Right now it's just to get a couple wins. I want to win my next fight, and then whatever's after that, I want to win whatever competition or fight it is, and just win and compete and keep moving forward, and then see whatever opportunities come up.
Godspeed and party on.